can't remember the name.
Okay.
But it was the one with flying engines.
Oh, Diesel.
Dude,
Diesel.
what's going on with that book?
I don't know. Tyson. Oh, gosh, what's his name? Hyson.
Okay.
The creator, I think is taking a break or something, because one of the things that happens with indie books, right? That happens sometimes in the middle of arcs. They'll take a couple months off.
Yeah.
And like with Lady Mechanica, you get one arc, 6 issues or so. There's a break, but
For like, I would say,
but
like,
that's like one succinct story.
Yeah, so like you'll get monthly. So like he does like a 6-part series, you'll get 6 months of story.
Yeah.
And then I would say at most 2 to 3 months for him to like get the other book like rolling so he can monthly them.
Yeah.
Which I will say like that's maybe the biggest hang up for people to like break away from Marvel and DC, cuz like if you read Daredevil or you read X-Men or you read whatever, you know that book's going to be on the shelf every single month.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like I dig that. I've gotten to the point now where my pull list, guys, you don't even understand. He can attest to. I'm dragging like 20 to 25 a week. Seriously, I think I have 100 books a month on my list.
Yep.
So I don't really have a lot of gaps. I have gaps in stories, but I don't really notice because
Oh my god!
there's so many.
I'm sure everything is just blending together for you, like just one rainbow of just stories
So
that don't make sense.
part of the problem I have right now is I have too many things going on. I'm not reading enough comic books, and so what's happening is I'm having to dig in to like what I've read.
Yeah.
So like Fairyland, I hate Fairyland. We both love that, and it'll probably be a topic within the next few shows. But I had to like go get the prior issue and be like, okay, so wait, what happened? I can flip pages because it like jogs your memory.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm starting to do that. So my reading list is actually starting to creep into what I've already read because there's just so many.
You're like rereading now.
I have to reread to catch
to
back
remember.
up. Yeah.
Oh man, that is not helping that.
That's
that
not.
pile
It's not. It's
get
not helping
smaller.
at all. It's enlarging.
Yikes.
My pile is engorging.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
So, I don't. Here's a segue.
There it is. I don't know either.
I couldn't figure out how to segue into the last topic that we want to talk about.
I don't know either. I don't even know what that tangent started on. But but comic books.
We love comic books.
Yep.
And to close us,
Yeah.
the question that we're asking
Yes.
is, what comic book world
Frick.
would you most want to live in? Now then, I'm gonna put a little. I'm gonna box this in a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
What are rules here?
You can't say Marvel because
Why?
suck it. Okay, there's like 30,000 things going on. You can live in Hell's Kitchen. You can live in space. You can get out of here with that crap. Okay, so you just can't say Marvel.
Okay.
Now we'll allow individual stories. So like
Individual.
So for me,
Okay.
and this isn't my choice, but say I wanted to live because Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I wanted to live in that world. So I'm
Specifically Guardians, not the
Right.
Marvel universe, but
right.
Guardians.
I'm specifically like living with the Guardians of the Galaxy and going on adventures.
But
with
isn't
them.
that kind of just this world, though?
Sure? But I mean, I could be wrong.
Sure.
But I have never seen a talking raccoon that loves to murder face people.
There are other raccoon encounters that we may know of.
Where boxes,
Yeah.
certain things
are
just they're kind of funny.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. I that's how I might describe
Yeah.
those things. But okay, no, that's fair. But like in this world, are you just some dude? You get to decide if you get to have jetpacks and live on different planets, and meet up with alien babes and
Okay.
whatnot.
Let's go with yes, but you can't make yourself
Like the hero.
you can't make yourself the most powerful.
Right.
So if you want to go join the X-Men,
Right.
cool, but let's go with your like C Squad X-Men.
But if
You're in the X Mansion and your
Okay.
powers like you can smell nervousness.
Oh jeez.
Or whatever. Like you can turn people the color pink. I don't freaking know. Some
Sure.
lame, but then like you have to live in the X Mansion because you look like a snuffleupagus or something.
Right.
You just can't.
Okay.
Live, yeah.
Okay, because like sometimes when people like get asked about living in
Yeah.
like a world, they
Yeah.
like instantly are a Jedi, and it's like just because you're in
No.
that world doesn't mean you're Force sensitive.
Okay. Look.
Right? Like so. Like
Yeah. And also, we're not doing Star Wars.
it's
I
a
know
comic
it's
book.
a comic book.
I've got
I
it
knew
right
there.
here.
I don't care.
It's freaking dope. Like it's the
Lily loves it.
for good reason.
So last night so my wife reads comic books also. Which
Lucky
is
man.
it's
I mean,
just
I
so
am too.
attractive.
Like,
It's
my
so
wife is getting
attractive.
into them, and it's
Uh,
great.
So she reads Star Wars. I don't, because I don't care. I tried. I really did. I tried, and it was the first few books were good. I even
Okay.
said like I dug them. It's just not my jam, which is funny because I write science fiction,
Yeah.
and but Star Wars just doesn't do it for me.
Right.
I like the movies. I enjoy them, but I'm not you. So,
Yep.
I'm not you. But it's just I feel like Star Wars is like low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Because it existed before the comic book world. So no Star Wars. I'll refrain from, because there's a Doctor Who comic and there's
Yeah.
a Firefly comic.
Right.
So let's stick to like
Did it
either.
comic book first.
So let's stick with like individual
'Kay.
comics. So they
Okay.
have like X-Men or whatever.
Okay.
And
Dang.
let's go with who would I pick? So like my mind immediately goes to like my favorites, right?
Right.
So Spawn.
Right.
Which is basically real world, but like there's a lot of demon stuff going on in Spawn.
Right. Kind of scary.
I'm done. I'm not doing that.
Bye.
Yeah, no. So then I was like, okay, maybe Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
But I don't want to live in Marvel's Hell Kitchen because I guess Hell's Kitchen I've never been, but Hell's Kitchen here is like a 2-block thing and it's relatively nice.
Sure.
Whereas Marvel's Hell's Kitchen is the armpit of New York. Like, or maybe even the butthole. Like, I don't. It's really bad.
Wow.
So not that.
Gosh.
You know what's weird?
What?
Is I maybe it's like a premonition, but I really think I would like to ride along in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice.
I think I would.
Nice.
Nothing else is like. So I'm obsessed with like space and like space
Right.
travel. I've written a sci-fi book that's coming out sometime soon, and so the idea of like, because if we take everything off the table, I'm debating between like Doctor Who and just being a companion on Doctor Who.
Right.
But I put us in a box, so I can't pick that.
Right. We've set the rules and boundaries, the
Yep.
guidelines.
And I also specifically said Firefly because I would immediately be in that.
Right.
But-
Great world building there, man.
Oh my gosh, I love Firefly.
Yeah.
Have you've watched Firefly?
Unfortunately, because I feel like once you've watched it, you're only disappointed because there's no more.
That is.
I can't recommend Firefly to people
No, you
because
can't.
I don't want them to know the disappointment that
No,
I
you can't,
now
because-
have. I was happier before I watched Firefly, in one sense.
However many episodes, I don't even know how many episodes.
I
like
think it's only
9?
10. Yeah.
Something like that. Like you become like borderline addicted to this show.
Right.
Obsessive over this show, and then it's done. Yeah. But those actors,
That's how I felt after Lady
Dude.
Mechanica #4.
dude, those,
When it just stopped.
those actors are cool though. Like they still,
True.
they're cool about it.
They are.
Okay, so do you have an answer? Because I don't know if
I think I do.
I don't know if I'm gonna sell on Guardians of the Galaxy.
And that's fine. Maybe we can just keep coming back every now and then. Just
Every week.
Hey,
I'm living
let's
with
touch base.
Galactus.
Where you at now?
Yeah, I'm
Johnny.
feeding him planets like hamburger, like I eat hamburgers.
Feeding new planets like
Yeah.
hamburgers. Okay.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, show me your
How did
heart,
that show
Johnny.
up? How did
Show me your heart. I don't know, Johnny.
Where did that even come from?
It's fun. It's fun for me.
It's fun.
I felt
It's
it
fine.
more than I heard it. Yeah, for me, like right away, my first
Okay.
two, Pokemon and Avatar: The Last
Oh my
Airbender.
gosh, dude! Why did I not think of Pokemon?
Because you boxed yourself in, which is good, because you didn't have to go with that struggle that I'm struggling with now. Because like Pokemon for sure, because what 10-year-old kid doesn't want to leave home and just go on a journey for the rest of their life? That's being wild at heart,
I just
you
hit
know.
the mic, sorry. That literally may have just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we won't know until later.
Well, I don't even know if we should watch this.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even think of Pokemon. I specifically was in like comic book world. I'm so upset. Okay?
Yeah.
First of all, they just kicked me off out of Fire. I'm not even on Firefly. I'm so upset. I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, so I'm not with Guardians of the Galaxy anymore.
What happened?
I am now going to train to be the very best.
But that's not a comic book.
I don't care, dude. Oh my.
I mean, there's manga.
Look, and you know,
Right?
I've told you in the last couple of weeks.
Okay, you've really been going hard.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love Pokemon. He loves Pokemon.
Yes.
If you don't love Pokemon, you're probably gonna want to check out here for a sec.
Yeah, you
because
might
I'm
just
about to go crazy.
Take
on
a
Pokemon.
step out.
So I like to play Pokemon competitively.
Right.
I did. I've stopped recently.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a real big fan of this whole.
Yeah.
Groudon, Kyogre, every single team.
Yeah.
Rayquaza. Look, there's a Smeargle and a Kangaskhan. Whoa. Whatever. You could argue that prior seasons were crazy with, Heatran, Thundurus, Landorus. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Most of those
Right.
there,
So you've got some experience. You kind of like about some things.
I don't know about you, but my experience with Pokemon is I'm like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And then I just suddenly I stop and I put my DS aside for a few months. And then I get triggered by somebody saying Pikachu or something.
Yep.
And the next thing I know, I'm like, it's 2:00 in the morning, and I'm battle spotting with a stupid team that I've made, like my all fighting team.
Right.
With Genesect and it's stupid. Not
Yeah.
Genesect, Heracross and whatever.
Oh, why not? I love that. I mean, Pokemon was my childhood. That was truly a self-discovery.
Dude,
I brought that.
Hold on. Why is there no Pokemon comic?
There's manga, but it's like
it's not. Get out of here with manga.
Well,
I like manga, but come on, give me
because it's not growing up.
Murica. This is Murica. I want Murica comics.
No, it's because
they're all overweight and rude.
No, because sometimes things like that last for 20 years don't necessarily grow up with their fans.
One. Look, okay, let's talk about this for a second.
Let's do it.
We're doing this.
It's happening.
Okay, so earlier I said that how do you keep things fresh?
Yeah.
With an IP, an intellectual property,
right,
that runs for decades. Pokemon
is doing it,
but see, I don't. Here's the thing: if I'm honest, they're not fresh.
No,
it's the same thing.
Yep.
Every time.
Yeah.
And here's the beauty of it: because the people who love it, that's what they want.
Yep.
Because I really think the majority of people that play Pokemon are children.
Yes.
And then. Us. And that's frowned upon, but I don't care.
Yep.
Because I literally wear my Pikachu hat, and I have so many hats. You guys are gonna see so many hats. I am hat obsessed.
He's a man of many hats. Guys.
There's so many hats. But I rock my Pikachu hat, and then my Pokemaster shirt, if you will. And I don't care. But the thing that keeps me back is I think most people play Pokemon like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Where you set it down, you come back to it. You set it down, come back to it.
Yeah, try different things.
Right. And the nice thing about Pokemon is that when they when they release something new, it's new-ish.
Yep.
With a lot of the same.
Yep.
So it feeds that I'm coming back to it.
Yep.
But it gives you a new feeling with coming back to it.
Oh,
and
man.
Dude, that business model. Hey, let's recreate the same game for 2 decades.
Yeah.
And watch us make billions.
Pokemon is one of those franchises that's so cherished. Us as fans will forgive them for almost anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Did you? Diglett has hair. Has Hanson brother hair. And I don't even care.
No.
And that rhymed.
Yes, it did. So my world, comic books, Pokemon.
Okay, so
though
we're changing the rules.
For you?
Real quick.
Okay.
The non-comic book world we would both live in is Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. Hands down. Which region would you start in?
Dude, you put me on the spot.
Well, it goes on.
I don't know.
I mean, because so many people are such hardcore Gen 1ers.
Yeah, I know.
And, it's that whole topic of, how much fanboying is too much fanboying.
I can't get
seriously,
into, the Gen 1, obsession.
Oh, my gosh. Especially because Gen 2 was Gen 1 at one point in time.
Well, I mean, I've seen the comments, with people talking about Gen 1, all the Pokemon saying, oh, look, it's a set of keys and blah, blah, blah. Gen 1 was the best. Look, what was it, 150 Pokemon to start us off with?
Plus one.
Right. And now we're at 700.
Yep.
And that's not even counting the Alola stuff that's coming out.
Yep.
So give them a break.
Come on, right?
We're looking at 5 times
the
amount
love it.
of Pokemon that they've created.
You can't bring this down.
Some things are just going to be what I would call less creative than others.
Yeah.
But, then you got my boy Delphox that literally is a wizard fox with a stick.
Yeah.
With a wand. Oh, God, I love Delphox.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my boy. You can hate on Delphox, whatever. You're wrong.
That's
He's
fine.
Great.
Is that the region
Charizard.
you would start in?
Huh?
Then
Yeah.
to get that Delphox?
Yeah.
Frick, what's that region? Kalos?
Yeah.
Is it the Kalos region?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I really Charmander's my boy,
Charmander, I know.
and It's the roots are so strong. Like a red version, my first video game that was my own.
So you're gonna go red version. So basically, you can't own a bicycle till what, like you're 50,
and you can't run. You can't.
You have to walk everywhere.
Yeah, you'll be skating around me in your rollerblades, and I'm just like, oh, wait up.
Yeah, you're not allowed to bike till
and it's really only that much faster.
You can get a car before you can ride a bike.
Yeah. Okay, though, but if we're going to go back into comic books, comic books. Like if it was a comic book
we
first,
obsessed over Pokemon. We would live in Pokemon world.
Yeah.
And I would be master of the very best.
Right.
Dude, can you imagine going to a gym and getting your first badge?
I dream about it.
Seriously,
it's.
I don't even care.
I want
like
that fulfilled.
Like here's the best part.
Oh my god.
So you know how like you have a fantasy, like you picture yourself going to a gym. I don't picture myself as like a kid going to a gym.
You go now.
I picture this. Like I walked and I'm out of breath and I'm probably sweaty, because I need someone to drive me.
You could just hop on a Pokemon.
On my Latios.
Yeah.
Fly me there.
I mean, that one might be a little harder to find before your first badge.
Yeah.
But
I don't. Anyways. So I don't picture a kid.
Yeah.
I picture nearly 40-year-old me,
right,
with a hat on,
right,
walking and talking so much smack.
Right. Oh man.
Gosh, they'd probably
smack
kick me out of the
flying
world.
left and right, up and down.
Yeah.
3 ways to Sunday.
I don't remember what movie it was, but there's a movie where so these two kids, like teenagers, college students maybe, they live in the real world, and then something happens and they get sucked into like this Mayberry-like world. Okay, so it's all black and white, and when they're in this world, they're like living in black and white now. And then some stuff happens and blah, 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 and then they have sex. And then suddenly the people that have sex have color.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, yeah, Pleasantville?
Pleasantville.
There it is.
It was a cool movie, but I feel like I would be the sex in Pokemon. where they're all like nice and like kind.
You heard it here first, folks. Jeff is the sex of Pokemon.
Okay.
If they're not tuned out by now.
They just tuned in.
Sorry.
Okay. But yeah, like I would be that. I would be like, where it's like, oh, little kids, 10-year-olds can travel the world. And I'm like, move out, mother effer. I'm coming through with my Kangaskhan and Aegislash.
Oh my god.
Murdering people.
Oh wow. That's really good.
Yeah. So there you go.